Father Kosik is going to come up in a minute and read the letter that Nikola Lanchar would have read if he was here. In the meantime, I want to recognize Milos Rastovic and his wife. He just came in last night from Belgrade. Milos, nice to have you here. I know your wife is nudging you periodically just to keep you awake, but that's okay. But anyway, it's just so wonderful to have just a great turnout. I wasn't going to tell this story that Donna Medic asked me to tell because it's very difficult to clean it up. But out of respect for the mixed audience, I will tell it delicately. When Senator Voinovich was on the board of the Western and Southern Insurance Company, they were the big sponsors of the tennis tournament in Cincinnati. And because of his being on the board, he always got tickets for the tennis tournament in Cincinnati. So he said, Alex, I've got 4 tickets. How would you and Carol like to go with Janet and me down to Cincinnati and see the tennis matches? So we did that really 2 different years. We would meet at 7 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I would drive, as he was getting the tickets. And we'd go 4.5 hours to Cincinnati, stay for the tennis matches Friday, overnight, see the tennis matches all day Saturday, and come back Saturday night. We did that on 2 different occasions. My wife and Janet said if they would have had a tape recorder, they could have written a book just on the political stories that we talked about in the 9 hours there and back twice. But here's the thing that I'm going to try to clean up for you. Now, because he's the senator and I'm just a nobody, they asked us to come down for the coin toss. So here's Novak Djokovic, me, Novak's opponent, and Senator Voinovich. And they asked the senator to toss the coin. And he tosses it, and it came down, and it wasn't heads or tails. And because of my Serbian nature, I just exploded. Shotiti! And then expleted. To which Novak laughed because he knew what I said, even though it was bad. But at any rate, they did another coin toss and it came up and on it went. But we had the pleasure of meeting with Novak for about 20 minutes because he won that match. The next time we saw him, he lost. We didn't get a chance to talk to him afterwards.